All right, so looking at your performance here, I mean, it's clear to see that you guys were just kind of just dying off spawn. I mean, this almost last, almost last. And you actually only got to play a couple games here. Um, so we'll take a look at this game here and just see some things we could do different. Taking a look at those games that you got almost last is probably just, getting out dropped. Um, and that's just gonna come with, just dropping more, getting to the game and just practice dropping, getting the drop map. Because at this stage, people are gonna be more prepared, so you got to prepare yourself as well. I mean, pretty much middle of the map. This is where things can get a little weird. If you're just always moving, always looking for the next spot. Starts to engage in a fight. Gotta be careful there. Got away. Good peek. That's good help. Pop it. I believe it's 2v2 at the moment. You guys are playing angles well. And now it's just about one-on-one. Ooh, that's risky. Good edit. Ooh, that's risky too, bro. Ooh, you risking some. Did you finish? Nice. Top shield. And this is good because there's nobody. Pause this fight here. This is a really good fight to take. You're in the fourth zone. I mean, look where you're fighting, right? You're you're on the back of the map here. You know nobody else is here except you guys. Everybody else is. I mean, just look at them. These are definitely the fights you want to take, and you're going in the fight, confident. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes is the issue where you're just not as confident in a fight, but you're fighting very confidently. So when you're confident, you can fight anything, bro. Yeah, reload, patience. Almost out of mats. Ooh, bad peak. Probably a bad trade, but almost out of mats here. He gonna disengage? That was going on? He is. He's sliding. Curious as to why. I'm surprised he actually left. He had the mats. He has the heals. I actually don't know why he left this fight. He only have two builds, but I guess they finished the game out. So you get the res off, or is it gonna be a solo? Yeah, get your teammates back in. So you guys were hanging out back here for a while. What happened? All right, so you came from pretty far to res. I mean, we're all the way over and flooded now. I mean, you got the med kits though, but it looks like you just couldn't do too much. Yeah, you don't really got no loot. Fighting the same team again is pretty funny. Looks like your man's about to get caught up. All right, now you decide to go to the middle. Why'd you do that? Was there something that was there? And don't get me wrong, it's not really much. You know what I'm saying? You guys are low match. Your man don't really got nothing. Honestly, I would have gave him the gloves so that way he could have had the double whammy joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Look at the map here. Like we should be rotating. You know what I'm saying? And Storm is closing in. We can get in right here. These guys are probably going to get on this outside over here. Well, they might be trying to get closer to the middle, but you know, if you guys just follow in right behind them or just coming in a bit more because they're gonna chase you no matter what. So, um, I would just white line it straight here. See if we can get to this area across the river. Because the river's kind of like a safe spot, right? They're gonna have to, use dashes or some type of mobility, and they're probably gonna camp right here before it closes. Or were you thinking of just like making a play, trying to get like some more match stuff like that? Now they're chasing your man's other team. Yeah, not because you did that. You're running straight smack into them. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I guess with this one, just positioning. Even after you guys, uh, or your teammates died the first time, you got everybody back up. It's always good to come up with that next, strategy or that next plan. Get it up together. Even when one of you guys died, two you guys can still move on, right? Because look what happens here. Yeah, they're starting to dash across now. You guys could have been in this area over here, and you know, maybe in the middle of the map. You know, if you would have just kept rotating, you know, instead of stopping here, that caught you up right here. You know, if you were already just moving, y'all both could have been right here. That team would have been posted up here. They already moved all the way to the back. Like I said, they might be fighting too. Yeah, so they wouldn't even been thinking about you guys. And which zone is this? 6th zone? Yeah, gotta prioritize. When you start getting to that 6th zone, 5th, 6th zone, gotta prioritize the rotate over everything. You get more center. You guys in a great position. Let's see where it pulls. And then look at that, right? So say you would have got to, you know, cross the water right here, or even like right here, right? Don't pulls over here. You would have been one of the first teams over. Even if you wanted to wait, you know, a little bit, you could have moved in on this side. Either way, you could have avoided fighting. They're not gonna fight right now. They're probably just gonna spray. But you guys get in first. You create all these teams on the backside.